Yo guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're going to take a look at the best SMGs in Warzone right now. We're going to go through all the meta SMGs within the game as of right now. Yesterday we done the ARs, and I promise you guys I'll do the SMGs today. Quickly before we do get into it though guys, if you are new around, be sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you miss any more videos on the channel. If you do enjoy it, smash the thumbs up and let me know your thoughts on these SMGs in the comments below. As always, if you think I've missed one of these SMGs or you think I should go and try one, again let me know that in the comments below and I'll go and try that out as soon as possible. In the SMGs I'm going to show you today, there is a nice variety. There's a lot of mobility guns, there's some really good time to kill guns, there's some really good no recoil guns, there's some SMGs that were in gunfights at mid-range, so there's all around a lot of SMGs that you guys are going to see in this video. And the reason I've done this is just so it sort of suits everyone's playstyle that is going to watch this video, so it doesn't matter if you like to try and do a lot of movement, whether you like to try and win mid-range gunfights, if you want to have a good faster time to kill, whatever it is, it's going to be an SMG in here for you guys. But let's jump straight into it. Okay guys, so the SMGs we'll be taking a look at today are going to be the PPSH, the Well Gun, the LC10, the Milano, the Modern Warfare MP5, the Armaguerra, the MP40, and the Owen Gun. In my opinion, these are the best 8 SMGs within the game right now, with the fastest time to kill, is the best mobility, and overall just a really good SMG within the game that I think a lot of you guys are going to enjoy and just drop some really good games with. So the first couple we'll take a look at are going to be the PPSH and the Well Gun. In terms of the PPSH, we go recoil booster, we go for the Kovac 230mm BO3P, the iOS 3P optic, the remove stock carbon foregrip, the 7.62mm 71 round mags. We go for the hollow point ammunition type, fabric grip, fleet and quick. This is a really fast time to kill PPSH class up. It is also a hipfire PPSH class up. However, if you do want to ADS with this gun, you can ADS as well. It's just as good ADSing. The one thing I will recommend if you want to ADS is just change the optic. The optic just makes it a little bit better for hip firing for some reason. I don't really understand how it works with an optic making a difference for hip firing, but it does. So if you guys do want to ADS with this gun, then go and put like slate reflector or model 47 or whichever one you do prefer. But overall, this is a really good SMG. The mobility on this is crazy, and like I said, it's a hipfire SMG as well. The time to kill is insane. It's going to wipe people a crazy amount, and like I said, the hipfire accuracy is just ridiculous. So as long as your crosshairs are centered on the person you're trying to kill whilst hip firing, it's going to hit those bullets exactly where those crosshairs are, so it's very easy to take people out the game whilst hip firing. Next up guys, we are going to take a look at the Well Gun, and this is a slightly different Well Gun class up to see a lot of people using, but for me personally, I really enjoy this Well Gun class up. It's got good mobility, it's got good ADS time, it's got a quick time to kill, and it's got really good recoil control and damage range as well, which is what makes it different to a lot of the other Well Guns, is the fact you can win those mid-range gunfights and those longer range gunfights with this Well Gun as well, which is very useful, especially if you're playing something like solos in Rebirth, because when I play solos in Rebirth, I enjoy running 2 SMGs because I find I'm in a lot of action. But if I have the Well Gun out, it means I can shoot people that are further away, and it also almost plays like an AR for me rather than an SMG. But here we are, the class app is the recoil booster, the 320mm SA shrouded, slate reflector, remove stock, the Mark 5 skeletal, the 40 round mags, the 7.62 40 round mags, that is hollow point ammunition type, pine tar grip, acrobatic, and fully loaded for the Well Gun. Like I say, this SMG is very good. The time to kill is insane, the mobility is really good, and the one thing that I said earlier that sets this different to a lot of the other Well Guns class app is how good it is at mid to long range as well. I mean, obviously the damage isn't crazy at long range, but it's very easy to control the gun, and it allows you to hit those shots at medium to long range if you need to, which might just allow your opponent to dip into a bit of cover, which allows you to get somewhere else and start rotating to get nearer to them. Next up guys, we have been taking a look at the LC10, and let me tell you right now, the LC10 is my favorite SMG in this game. If you watch my AR video, you'll know that I paired it up with the M4A1, and they are my PB breaking class up. If I go onto my actual game right now, just to get back out of the private lobby real quick, if I come down to my private or my actual classes here, you can see the PB breaker is the LC10 and the M4. For me, these two guns are absolutely insane. They go hand in hand with each other, and this LC10 class up is absolutely stupid. I can't believe more people don't use it as an SMG. The thing absolutely fries. The time to kill is ridiculous, and here is the class up for it. It's sound suppressor, 13.9-inch task force with the Tiger Team spotlight, the bruiser grip on the underbarrel, and the Stanag 55 round mags. This SMG guys is absolutely insane. I love this gun. I always loved this gun when it was in Cold War and it was a meta then. I still really like it now. The time to kill is insane, the mobility is really good, and overall this gun just absolutely fries people, which is why it's in my PB breaking class up, because it helps me break PBs every time I use it. Next up guys is going to be the Milano. The Milano is one of these guns that seems to be in and out of the meta, and it gets nerfed and it gets buffed and it gets nerfed and it gets buffed and it gets nerfed and it gets buffed. I've seen a lot of people using it. I tried it out myself the other day and it's actually pretty good. Here is the class that I was running. I was going sound suppressor, 10.6-inch task force barrel, the Tiger Team spotlight, the bruiser grip, and the Stanag 55 round drums. One thing I will say though, guys, I know a lot of people like to use an optic on the Milano. If you do want to go ahead and put an optic on, just take the Tiger Team spotlight off and go and put whichever optic you do want to run on the Milano, and you can go ahead and do that. I personally don't mind the iron sights too much, but I know a lot of people dislike the iron sights. So like I said, if you do want to do that, take off the laser, go and put an optic on. Again, the Milano is really, really good. The fire rate's not crazy. The mobility is good on it though, and the time to kill is actually really good considering how slow the fire rate is. It doesn't take a lot of bullets to take someone out of the game with this Milano class setup. So if you are someone that likes to get an SMG with a really fast time to kill, this might be the one that you do want to go for, because like I say, it's not got the craziest of fire rates, but it's not a lot of bullets to take someone out of the game, especially with the health in Warzone as of right now. Moving on to an absolute classic in Warzone, guys, we are taking a look at the Modern Warfare MP5, and this is the class that we go subsonic integral suppressor. We go for the 5mm laser, the FTAC collapsible, the Merc foregrip, and the 45 round mags. As you guys know, this is a hip firing class, but it's also just an absolute beam of a class. The MP5 has always been good in Warzone. I think it always will be good in Warzone. This thing absolutely fries. The time to kill is insane, like it always has been. Like I said, the hip fire actually is really good because it is a hip fire build, but if you don't want to hip fire, you can just continue to use this class up anyway, as you normally would, whilst ADSing, and the time to kill is still insane. So the MP5 is one of my favorites. It always has been, always will be, and this thing just absolutely fries, and definitely give it a try if you've not used it recently. So guys, now we are taking a look at the Armor Guerra, and this is probably the best SMG in Warzone right now. The time to kill is insane, the mobility is insane, the recoil control is insane. Overall, everything about this gun is absolutely cracked out of its mind. This SMG is so good, and it is definitely the Warzone meta. If you guys aren't using the Armor Guerra or you don't have it unlocked, go and unlock it. I highly recommend it. It's very good in game. So the class set that we do run is the recoil booster, the Emerto 180mm short barrel, the slate reflector, the Emerto TA skeletal, the M1941 hand stop, the 8mm 72 round mags with a hollow point ammunition type, stippled grip on the rear grip, hard scope, and fully loaded. This is the best SMG in Warzone right now, guys. Mark my words. I was using it before a lot of people got on it, and all of a sudden everyone's telling me it's meta, and I was like, I knew it was meta, right? I made a video on it before everyone was talking about it. It's a very good SMG, guys. I highly recommend you guys do go and try this one out, because it's just genuinely crazy good in game, and you guys will really enjoy this one if you do go and give it a try. Okay, guys, the last two SMGs we are going to be taking a look at is going to be the MP40 and the Owen gun. If we take a look at the MP40, we got the recoil booster, the VDD 189mm short with the Krausnik iOS 2M. If you want to put any other optic on, you can go ahead and do that. It doesn't make a difference how the gun does perform. For example, if you like the slate reflector or the Model 47, go chuck them on if you do prefer them. We got Krausnik 33M folding stock with the M194 hand stop, the 7.62 45 round mags with a hollow point ammunition type, the stippled grip, the brace perk, and the fully loaded perk. Obviously, we know how good the MP40 is. The MP40 has always been really good. This was a build that I believe was JOEWO's, which is why I've called it JOEWO, because I made a video on it for JOEWO. But yeah, it's an absolutely crazy MP40, and it's definitely worth giving this gun a try. One thing I will say, it does seem to get outgunned by like some of the other SMGs that I've spoke about in this video, but it is still one of the best SMGs in the game. Like if you come up against the Armor Guerra, you're probably going to get outgunned. If you come up against the Well gun, you're probably going to get outgunned. But other than that, that's really about all that does beat the MP40 in a lot of these gunfights at the moment. But definitely go give it a try if you haven't already. And the final gun we are taking a look at, guys, is going to be the Owen gun. We are going to go with the recoil booster, the Gawan 188mm shrouded barrel with the slate reflector optic, the removed stock, the Mark 5 skeletal and the barrel, the 7.62 72 round drums on the magazine with the hollow point ammunition type, stipple grip on the rear grip, acrobatic, and fully loaded 4R perks. This gun is absolutely insane, guys. The time to kill on this Owen gun is absolutely cracked. There's not a lot of recoil on the gun either. The one thing I don't like about this gun as much as the others is the mobility. It doesn't feel as mobile as some of the other SMGs, but the time to kill does make up for it. The lack of recoil does make up for it, and overall I really do enjoy this gun. Again, this is one of the guns that I'll run in a solo, so I'll run like this and the MP40. So this is like my longer range gun, but if I get caught up close, obviously it's still an SMG, so I can beam people up close with it as well. But it's a really good SMG overall. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, be sure to smash the thumbs up and let me know your thoughts on these SMGs in the comments below. And again, like I say, if you think I've missed any, then let me know the class in the comments below. I'll go give it a try, and it also might help some other people out in the comments as well. If you are new around here and you haven't already, be sure to go and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on, as it really does help me out, guys. Also, if you have enjoyed the video, please be sure to smash the thumbs up, because that really does help me out. It pushes it into the algorithm. It's going to put it in front of a lot more people, so hopefully this can help a lot more people out as well. If you do want to watch me get some gameplays live, and I stream pretty much every single day over on twitch.tv/Harry17p. My link will be in the description if you do want to follow me over there. All my other social media links are in the description as well if you want to follow me anywhere else. I appreciate watching today, and have a great rest of the day, and we'll catch you in the next one in a bit.